Hey, what up, everyone? I'm Sinnycool, and this is Gems of War. And today I have your spoilers for the upcoming week of September 26th, 2022, for all platforms. That means PC, mobile, PlayStation, Xbox, and Nintendo Switch. That means upcoming events, new troops, new pets, new weapons, kingdom level and power, and the Soulforged weapons and event key drop table. So that's what we're going to do here. But please give me a moment. This is my last chance to promote the chatathon tomorrow. New time. I moved it to 6 a.m. Not going to be. Moved it to 6 a.m. So let me pitch it real quick. I'll try to do it in under a minute. Okay, so the chatathon tomorrow. It's our 6th ever chatathon. It's the 1 year anniversary, so it's special to me. We've been doing it for a year now. It's like a subathon on that other streaming platform. First hour's free. It's like a normal live stream, first hour. And then after the first hour, you start banking time on the clock. It's $1 every 3 minutes and $5 every 15. If you become a member, it's worth a little bit of extra credit. And yeah, you add time to the clock. You make me stream longer. One person can make me stream for 7 hours. A bunch of people could give $1 and just keep it going so other people can get there. Like, it's fun. And we're going to do the arena this time instead of the vault event. I'm like the king of the arena. I'm just really good at it, and I barely ever lose. And I'm going to let y'all pick my troops. Like, I don't know, every third time or something like that. We'll have fun with it. We'll do it more than usual. You guys in the chat get to pick the troops, and you're going to pick the worst troops. So it's going to be fun. I know it's arena, and y'all ain't too... You don't like the arena too much, and we usually do the vault event, but it should be, like, fun to watch at least. So, with people picking the worst troops available and seeing if I can win or if you guys can win. Maybe we'll, like, bet some time on it later on in the live stream if it goes long enough. I don't know if we'll bet on that, but maybe on just a normal arena, like, where I pick the troops, we can bet on it, and then maybe the other way around. I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, it's been really fun. You can go watch one. We've had 5 of them so far, so if you want to see like how it is, you can go check one of those out. And yeah, I only do it every 2 months. I don't do it every single month. I'm not trying to be like, greedy or anything. It's just something to help me out to support the channel. I'd really, really appreciate it. Don't let them win, Don't people want to see this fail, and I need people there. Like, don't expect that other people are going to be there early and keep it going. It's kind of not been, I haven't heard anybody saying, like, oh, your centers will be there to support you. I haven't heard anybody saying, I'll be there early. I had one person, like, a week ago say they would be there early, and I haven't heard from them since. So, yeah, that's why I moved it to 6 a.m. EST. Trying to, make it not so early in the morning, so I give myself a better chance. But please, if you think you're going to be there, you might want to come early and just see how it's going, and you can always just leave and come back later. I don't know. Don't expect it to just keep going. Like, if nothing happens in the first hour, it's going to end. It's going to be over, and I don't know what that means for the future of the chatathon, of live streams. I don't know. I'm not trying to, I just don't know how I'm going to feel. So we'll see. I'm always anxious and nervous, and people usually talk me down, but nobody's talking me down. So that's why... Anyway, let's get into these spoilers. Sorry about that. Just had to promote it one more time. Tomorrow, 6 a.m. EST, Chatathon, 1 year anniversary. It really helps support the channel. And yeah, I'd really appreciate your presence early. You don't even have to give, like, just the more people there, like, the more people will come in, and then, like, just being there helps. But yeah. Alright, let's get into these spoilers. So, weekly event spoilers, PC, mobile, Xbox, PlayStation. Let's go. What do we got going on next week? I think Nintendo Switch, you guys are doing the vault right now, so it'd be a great time to come to the chatathon and while you're grinding the vault. So next week, World Event Ruby Reward, 160% spell damage for all troops in the current event. The Ruby Giant comes in, I think. Elemental Giant. Pride Lands Week. I think that means Rope Dart, y'all. So Rope Dart next week. Pretty sure. We'll check that out in a second. Tuesday, Faction Assault is Indrajit's Palace. Wednesday, Pet Rescue is Shadow Hunter's Hawk. So that's another one of those pets that's a troop-specific pet for Shadow Hunter. It might be like the 3rd best one we've gotten so far because Shadow Hunter's okay. Thursday class event is Sun Spear. Sun Spear is like a top 5 class. It's the best fire class in the game. Fire Blade, Perpetual Firestorm. It's nice. Then we have Invasions this Friday. Invasion, Invasion, Invasion. I always forget Invasion or Raid because they're so similar. But Invasion this Friday, that's towers. That means the troop that you get is way more important. You should probably use multiples of it. Blackfire Cannon, Construct, Drakzum is the Invasion. Alright, so to reiterate, World Event Monday is Spell Damage, and it's a Pride Lands week. Faction Assault Tuesday is Indrigit's Palace. Pet Rescue Wednesday is Shadowhunter's Hawk. Thursday class event is Sun Spear, and Friday we have Invasion. So, yeah. Let's go check out the new troops. PC, mobile, Xbox, PlayStation troop spoilers. Alright, on Monday, September 26, 2022, from Pride Lands, we have the Ruby Giant. There's no place like Crystara. There's no place like Crystara. Arcane Lava, base rarity, epic. Troop type, Elemental Giant. Troop roll, Striker. It's, you know, we've been getting the Emerald Giant, so it's kind of like that, except for it's red, and it's wearing kind of like a Shredder mask with a ruby in its head. So, pretty cool looking. It's a construct. Yeah, constructs usually look... Elemental Giant is what it is. It's not a construct. It's an Elemental Giant. Blood Crystals. You'll probably see it on the thumbnail. Blood Crystals. Deal magic +4 damage to an enemy. Then convert 5 blue gems to red giant gems. Mana color red-brown. Mana cost 13. Trait number 1, Bloodlust. Become enraged when enemy dies. Trait number 2, Stone Skin. 50% reduction of skulls. Trait number 3, Ruby Shard. Create a red giant gem when I take skull damage. And that is it. Only one new troop, the Ruby Giant, probably the Glory Shop troop. Weapon spoilers, PC, mobile, Xbox, PlayStation. We have on September 30th, which is Friday, the month is coming to an end. Well, you know, the month is coming to an end. September... Drakzum is the kingdom. Weapon is called Glowing Core. Rarity is legendary. Weapon type relic. Weapon roll generator. Of course, I'm getting a phone call. Hold on a second. Alright, where was I? The weapon. So Glowing Core, rarity legendary. Weapon type relic. Weapon roll generator. Mana color green, yellow. Mana cost 14. The spell is Explode, magic +1 brown gems, grant a random status effect to all construct allies, then summon a construct troop. That might be pretty good. I mean, those are always decent. It has Armored, gain 4 armor. Chaotic, eliminate 2 points of a random skill from the first enemy. Mechanical, give all mech allies 1 armor. Flaming, burn the first enemy. So nothing crazy on the talents or the tempering or whatever it's called. But that's it. Glowing Core weapon and the Ruby Giant are the new things. Class spoilers. There's probably nothing here, but I always just check on it just in case. Nothing. Alright, let's do Kingdom spoilers. Maybe there's a faction or a Kingdom rework. I think Broken Spire is the next thing they're going to rework. Pet spoilers, nothing. But sometimes there is. Like that Shadowhunters... Do I have this, like... Maybe I just have this out of order or something, because I swear we are getting a new pet. I don't know. Terran's World's being crappy with pets right now, because we're getting that Shadowhunters. It might have already like came in and it wasn't available except for through pay or something. But we are getting that Shadowhunter pet. So, yeah. Don't know why it's not on Terran's World. Alright, Max Kingdom Power, PC, mobile, Xbox, PlayStation. On September 26th, 2022, Pride Lands Kingdom Power goes to 25. That's it. So one new Kingdom Power, one new troop, one new weapon, but... Oh, we forgot to check out Pride Lands. Let's do that right now. Pride Lands, Kingdom, event keys, and weapon in the Soul Forge. So that is important. I almost was like... I thought something else was going on that was pretty good. Alright, so, in that it is a Pride Lands Kingdom week next week. That means that Pride Lands troops are going to be available, only troops available in the event key drop table if you're saving up event keys. And the Soul Forge, we know what weapons are going to be in the Soul Forge. You can never tell what mythics or legendaries are going to be in the Soul Forge, but you can tell what weapons will be there based on the Kingdom of the week. All right, so the troops, we got Bandit. We got, reason I mentioned Bandit is because he's a summon, like an important summon, and you want to have him fully ascended and stuff like that, so he's kind of important, the Bandit. Um, what else do we got from Pride Lands as far as troops go in the event key drop table? Sekma, is she a faction troop? I can't remember. Ubastet. So if you didn't get Ubastet in the Soul Forge, he's there again. So you got another chance at Ubastet. Not that he's a great troop or anything. He's like a above average B minus type of tier troop, mythic. But yeah, let me look at this over one more time here because sometimes I miss something. Yeah, Bandit. We got Leo, but he's not good. Sekma, but I'm not sure if it's a faction troop or not. And Ubastet. Umanath is there too, but Umanath and Leo aren't. You know, you got 3 mythics there. That kind of sucks. So if you're going for Ubastet, you have a 1 in 3 chance after like a 0.1 something % chance. So I would not recommend throwing event keys at Pride Lands. Alright, weapons. We got Axe of Chaos, Bastion of Will, Beastly Bow, Black Mane's Claw, Broken Guard, Cat's Paw, Doom Dagger, Fury Claw, Flame Soul, Hunter Spear, Indridge's Claw, Rope Dart. Rope Dart, Rope Dart, Rope Dart. Best weapon in the game. Make sure you have those 300 diamonds. Get them. Get those 300 diamonds. Get those yellow and blue jewels. Don't miss out on Rope Dart. It's the best weapon in the game. It's going to be in the Soul Forge next week, so make sure you get it, please. And yeah, that's about it. Twin Claws is decent too, but Rope Dart, Rope Dart, Rope Dart. Alright, so that is it for PC Mobile, Xbox, PlayStation. So, next week, World Event, Campaign, Spell Damage Medal. Pride Lands Week is probably the most important part because of Rope Dart. And Rope Dart's the best weapon in the game, and everybody can get it for 300 diamonds and just a little bit of blue and yellow jewels. So make sure you have that stuff. It's Saturday as I record this. Do whatever you have to do to get those blue, yellow jewels and those 300 diamonds. Start now. Don't wait till next week. 300 diamonds you can get within a week just from dungeon. So make sure you start now. Tomorrow, Sunday, is Diamond Day, so make sure you get those diamonds on Sunday. Buy the offer, whatever you have to do, because you need this Rope Dart if you don't have it. Other than that, Chatathon tomorrow, 6 a.m. EST. Let's go. Don't let it fail. Make sure, don't count on other people to be there. I'm telling you right now, there's nobody that, is confirmed to be there. So if you can be there, please be there. Maybe check in early, do your thing, and then come back later. I don't know. I need my friends to be there, please. And other than that, like, share, subscribe, consider joining. Helps a lot. Tell your get up at the channel, comment below. And let's move on to Nintendo Switch. My Switcheroos who are doing Vault. While you're doing Vault, come to the Chatathon, At least support it and hit like and be there. Would appreciate it. Y'all are doing Vault, so you're grinding your butt off right now, right? So come listen to a live stream. Check out either the train wreck or the major thing that keeps us going. Like, if you take out the main thing that's keeping us going, like, what does that say? What happens? Let's see here. Nintendo Switch. Weekly event spoilers, Nintendo Switch for the upcoming week of September 26, 2022, the last week of the month. Last week of September. Let's get it. World event, by Fire and Magic, Dragon Medal, 160% skull and spell damage for all troops in the current event. I'm pretty sure by now that I definitely have a video for y'all, and it probably has By Fire and Magic in the title. But if it doesn't, you can kind of figure out where you fall in the timeline of my playlist and like figure that out, and then you can find the video where I make teams for that world event and go over it and stuff for you. Dragon's Claw Week. Faction Assault Tuesday is Worm Run. Pet Rescue Wednesday is Whelp from Dragon's Claw. Thursday class event is Dragon Guard. And Friday you guys have raids. So that's definitely going to confuse me now because you guys have raids and we have invasion. So I'm going to say we have raids and you guys have invasion. But yeah. So raids, the troop that one-shot Zul'Goth, you only need like one of them on your team. You don't need multiples because it's just going to do its thing. And then you might as well have 3 other better troops killing the rest of the other team. But yeah, to reiterate here, Dragon's Claw Week, World Event, Skull and Spell. Faction of Assault Tuesday is Worm Run. Pet Rescue Wednesday is Whelp from Dragon's Claw. Class Event Thursday is Dragon Guard. Dragon Guard is a middle of the road fire class. Might be like the second, probably the third or fourth best. Probably the third or fourth. Sunspear, then Slayer, then like you start talking about Dragon Guard, Hero Fant, stuff like that. Then Friday raids all weekend. Silverglade raids, Lord Ariandel, Elf Mystic. Alright, so in that it is a Dragon's Claw week. Let's see what y'all have in your event key drop table and what kind of weapons are going to be in the Soul Forge. As far as troops go, you got Davenia. She might be one of the best dragons in the game. I did the top 5 dragons like a year or two ago, and I think I made Davenia the best one because, you know, there's not too many like OP dragons. At least there wasn't at the time. So she was definitely in the top 5, top 3. So Davenia is there. Definitely worth mentioning. Let's see. Dragonian Monk is good for early game. Dragonian Rogue. Egg Thief is very important for your gold farming team. So Davenia and Egg Thief. Elamagrim is a fun mythic, but you know, pretty average these days. Essentia is your 50% start for dragons. So any 50% start you definitely want to get. Dragons, you know, they're not the best typing in the game. They're kind of like the most liked in the, you know, people, you know, so it's definitely worth getting Essentia. Ishtara is one of the best ones as far as dragons go. The Dragon Soul, Tiamata. So, you know, it's a cool kingdom, but it's not like super essential to throw event keys at it. If you're going to, you're hoping for Davenia, Egg Thief, Ishtara, stuff like that. Would I recommend it? It's probably not in the top 5 kingdoms for, you know, might be borderline top 10, but probably not because there's no, like, mythic in the top 10 that you have to get. So you want to do those first. Weapons, we have, I don't want to read them all because there's like the Diamond Ring of Fire and Ice. You can't get that. Doomed Focus, Dragon Fire, Dragon Tails, Dragon's Eye, Imperial Jewel, Mace of Claws. Mace of Claws is pretty important. So yeah, Mace of Claws in the Soul Forge, you should probably get that. That's if you're going to make a dragon team, you're going to use Mace of Claws. It uses green and brown, and a lot of dragons don't use green and brown. And then it makes colors that the other dragons use, so you make yourself Dragon Guard class. If you love dragons, like, you have to have Mace of Claws, because not many dragons are green and brown, and then it makes colors that the other dragons use, so it's a really cool weapon for a dragon team. So dragons, or the Mace of Claws might be the best thing there. And then after that, you got Ishtara, Essentia, Egg Thief, and Davenia. Alright, let's check out your troop spoilers, Nintendo Switch. Y'all are getting Red Ahriman on Monday, September 26th from Dragon's Claw. You're a wizard, Ari. Arcane Lava, base rarity, epic. Troop type, Daemon Dragon. Troop role, Mage. The spell is Incantation. Explode a mana gem. Deal magic +2 damage to all enemies of that mana color. It's kind of like a big-time budget TGK, but doesn't do any of the other cool stuff that he does. So, doesn't do true damage, doesn't do silence, mana drain, and whatever else. And so, kind of not something we use really. Mana color red, brown, mana cost 13. It could be used in like certain really heavy restrictions. It's not completely useless. Trait number 1, Fireproof. Trait number 2, Tough Scales. That's 30%. Trait number 3, Fire Link. Gain bonus red mana from red gem matches. So that is it. Just Red Ahriman, your Glory Shop troop. Which does that make sense? You're getting Invasion. You're probably getting a weapon for you're having raids. And you're probably getting a weapon for your raids. Yep, you're getting Emerald Blade. On Friday, September 30th, 2022, from Silverglade, we have Emerald Blade. Rarity Legendary. Weapon type Sword. Weapon roll Generator. Mana color green-red. Mana cost 14. It explodes. Magic +1 purple gems. Grant a random stats effect to all Silverglade allies. Then summon a Silverglade troop. It has Vital, gain 4 life. Fey, Fairy Fire the first enemy. Striking, deal 5 damage to the first enemy. Elven, give all green allies 2 mana. And that is it for that. So a new weapon, a new troop. Class spoilers, you're going to get Geomancer at some point. You got Fire Rift coming in on November 4th, which is like more than a month away. And the pets, October 17th it says, but like I said to PC Mobile, Xbox, PlayStation, Terran World's been terrible with pets lately. Like, I don't know. Maybe I'm just not thinking about it correctly, but I feel like they haven't had the new pets on there recently. Alright, on September 26th, Dragon's Claw Kingdom Power goes to 25. So one new Kingdom Power, one new troop, one new weapon. You're having a Dragon's Claw week. You got to get that Mesa Claws. So just like PC Mobile, Xbox, PlayStation, we have ROPEDART coming in. So your most important thing is also your weapon in the Soul Forge. Get that Mesa Claws. Make sure you're getting diamonds right now. This is Saturday. So you got Sunday, which is Diamond Day. Make sure you have the green and the brown jewels. Make sure you get your diamonds on Sunday. It's Diamond Day. You're going to get extra, so buy the offer too, just to make sure you have those 300 diamonds. And even if you don't, you can get them throughout the week next week. You can get 300 in 1 week if you do every single thing. So no excuse not to get Mace of Claws. No excuse not to get Rope Dart. It's only 300 diamonds, so Rope Dart's the best weapon in the game. Like, there's not even the excuse of saving up for anything else. Like, you have to get it. Mesa Claws is kind of like, you know, a good weapon. Best dragon weapon. And probably definitely should get it, but it wouldn't be the end of the world if you did not. Alright, so that is it for today. Remember, Chat-a-thon is tomorrow, 6 a.m. EST. It's the 1-year anniversary. Come celebrate our anniversary. Let's see if we can make it happen again here. I'd really appreciate it. It supports the channel. It keeps me going. It's the main thing that supports me. If we take it out, it's terrible. So, alright, like, share, subscribe, consider joining. Helps a lot. Tell your guild about the channel. Comment below, and I will see y'all next time. Peace.